Hey guys, welcome to Voice of Reason with Nathan. In today's episode, I wanted to share with you an insight to help you avoid getting caught up in the fix-it trap. The fix-it trap. This is one of the most common issues I find in counseling. When people are sharing these things and going through their life processes and different things, that I see that they are getting caught up in this trap and they don't even realize that they are, because it's a trap. And if you knew it was a trap, you wouldn't do it. The fix-it trap. I'm going to give you a picture right now to help you understand what I'm talking about. I want you to imagine that your thoughts are a bit like a pimple sometimes, right? And a pimple, it's a temporary thing on your body that it doesn't belong there, but it pops up. And the worst thing that you can do for a pimple is to what? Pick it apart, to pick at it, to pull it off and burst it, and then it gets all oozy and gross, and then it can create more pimples, it can create an outbreak, and it just gets worse. The more that you pick it, the more that you try to pick it apart and fix it, the worse it's going to get. The best thing you can do for a pimple, obviously, apart from a good skincare routine and different things like that, is actually just let it be. You can let it be, give it time, stop focusing on it, stop touching it, stop, whatever it might be. Just leave it, let it be. And this is the same, but if you thought that your pimple was part of you, if you thought your pimple belonged there, or if you just accepted it, as this is who I am and all that, that's not right either. So it's this balance, this defining, distinction between it's not who you are, it doesn't belong there, but you also don't need to pick it apart. You don't need to fix it. And this is the fix-it trap. We do the same thing in our thought life. And I want you to think of those thoughts that are like pimples. It doesn't belong to you. It doesn't fit right. It doesn't line up with God's word about you. It doesn't line up with your values. It doesn't line up with the truth. It's a pimple. It's a thought pimple. And one of the worst things you can do is try to pick it apart, try to fix it, try to, pray and fast and go deeper into that thought pattern. And, oh Lord, why am I having these thoughts? Or, talking to people about it and, really focusing your attention, your resources, your energy on trying to fix this thought when it's a pimple. You just got to let it be. Let it be. Let it just... Don't act on it, don't, engage with it, of course not. But my point is that we can get caught up in trying to fix this pimple, this thought pimple, the fix-it trap, when we don't actually have to do anything with that thought. It's realizing this reality that it's a pimple, it's a thought pimple, it doesn't belong to me, and the more I engage in it, the more I try to fix it, the more I'm going to get entangled with it. So if I can stay in the middle ground and just let it be, and just move on with my day, refocus my attention. I've done a video recently on thoughts being like a pathway. And you can't be on two paths at the same time. You have to be on one or the other. Now, you can flip very quickly between the two, but in the sense, this is what I'm talking about, is not engaging with that thought, not trying to fix it, but refocus your attention on who am I? What's important to me? Where do I want to be today? That thought does not belong. It's not me. And then you've got the other side of, okay, why am I having these thoughts? Oh, this is horrible. And then you accentuate, oh, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. And you're just playing into it. And then you're trying to fix it, and it's just going to get worse and worse. And we do this in spiritual ways. We do this in physical, emotional ways, and we don't have to do it. We can actually just let it be and not get caught up in the fix-it trap. So choose to realize this reality today, and you'll experience that freedom from it. Bless you guys.